I'm here with Ryan Greenspan at the Field 1 tent here at the Mid-Atlantic Major. It is beautiful out here today, and these guns too are also beautiful.
Yeah.
But I heard there's some really special things about these guns. But before we dip into that, let's talk about some of the history. Give me the nitty gritty of this company.
Yeah, so Field 1 Paintball was developed, we started it about 5 years ago. We had an opportunity to, just, I guess, elongate our careers and our life in paintball. When Bob Long back in the day was looking to sell his company, he reached out to us and said, hey, look, I don't want to sell it to anybody else but you guys. We grew up in the same neighborhood, the area. We played against him when we were little Groms back in the late 90s.
You never.
Yeah, exactly. And it was just the right thing to do for us at the time, was to, solidify ourselves in paintball, right? We were the winningest team in paintball at the time and still are at this point, and what's next is in the step of our evolution and kind of growing up, because we can't do this forever, is we went ahead and invested into a paintball gun company, and it ended up being a little bit more tricky than we expected. Bob's Guns, he's got an incredible following of paintball players out there, just devout players who love his products, and we just went on there and took a platform and developed it to be competitive at this day and age. We changed quite a bit about the gun, the functionality, the engine. We lengthened it. We did a whole bunch of new innovative upgrades to the gun. We have the battery or AA's that you can use. The engine is a completely different engine than what you're used to seeing in any of the other guns that are out there on the market right now. And we've had a tremendous amount of success. We can shoot some of the brittlest paint in the game, so no matter what paint we're shooting, we break less of it than any other gun company out there, which is a huge benefit when you're trying to compete at the highest level, of course. And so that, and then we've got the AccuLock barrel kit, which is something that's also an innovative product that nobody else has been doing. And, we've just had a really fun time being able to build and create something that we use and have used for over 2 decades. So it's really fun to be able to have an opportunity to do that.
So do you think this is one of your secret weapons and why you keep winning?
Oh, absolutely. It's obviously the decades of experience that the guys on the team have, and the fact that Dynasty is a team that's very democratic and is run by the players has a good benefit to it. But yeah, absolutely, being able to, like I said, being able to shoot the most brittle paint out there on the market at early mornings, or when it's cold out especially, and having that advantage is a major advantage. Like I said, because we're just able to compete at a slightly higher level. And right now, because the competition is so high, the players out there, you need every edge that you can get. And I think that the Field 1 Force gives us that edge.
I think that's great. So I heard a story that you beat X Factor using this gun. Somehow this comes undone.
Okay, yeah. So I'll show you kind of some of the cool things about the AccuLock barrel kit. It's, again, a very innovative marker. This is actually our Lux and back that we have, so it's compatible with any modern day threads, as well as we have the Lux backs as well. It's not a free floating insert. Okay, so most or a lot of the compatible inserts out there are free floating. So what ends up happening is someone takes their barrel off and they go to squeegee it, their insert can pop out. But ours actually locks into place. We have this little locking mechanism, and then when you screw the barrel tip in, okay, and I'll show you this to you again, what it does is it creates a perfect symmetry every single time that you screw it together. So the barrel bore is actually screwed directly into the gun. So you never have a problem of losing that. And then further, if anybody's been watching the webcast lately, I know that they've been replaying me taking a little bit of a core sample. It doesn't happen often, but thanks for burning me, guys. If you take a really bad core sample, the barrel here design, these accents are actually designed to give. So before you'll see some other markers out there when people take a bad digger core sample, the frame will bend or something on the gun will break. So our barrel actually gives first. And even if the barrel doesn't break, if you have like a soil sample in there you can't get out, you can just unscrew this right here. And because the back is actually threaded in, whoop, nice catch, actually threaded into the marker itself, you can just play with it. It's going to be a little loud, but you have a 7-inch control barrel here that still works. And this thing can either be fixed later or you just get a replacement. We offer a limited lifetime warranty on all these AccuLocks as well. But it's pretty cool. And what it also does is it allows us, if you see this Dynasty one over here, It allows us to make kind of a custom line. I know that Shock Tech uses them as well. We have the Legends AccuLock kit, the Dynasty one, and it just has different accents on it, and pretty cool. We have the all black blackout kit, so you have all the control bores there, different color tips. So it really allows you to kind of customize your barrel kit as well, which a lot of people love to do in paintball. But yeah, again, a very unique barrel system. And it locks in every single time, so you get that perfect control. Little circle you look in there. Yeah, it looks pretty straight right there. Yeah, so I mean, we're really proud about the AccuLock kit. And then the other thing, one thing about to touch back on with the Field One and continuing Bob's legacy is everything was made in the U.S. So when we acquired the company and we inherited everything that he had, we also got his machines and the shops, and so we actually manufacture 90% or more of this gun, the body, the grip frame, all that stuff is made in the USA, which again we're really proud of. Our quality control is high end. We're a very artisan shop, so when you call the shop, you're getting Yosh or Alex on the phone. You have Yosh Rau is teching your guns, building your guns, all that, and we have an amazing support staff with guys who just love the sport. And I think that that's really important right now is you got to have the people in there that want to be here.
Some great customer service if I can get straight to the pros myself.
Yeah, exactly. If we're not answering on Instagram, just call up the shop.
I like it. Well, thank you for explaining that to me and educating me on the Field One gun, American made, seen here first, used by Dynasty and Ryan Greenspan.